G'day, Daz. How you going, mate?
Good, buddy. Good to see you.
Yeah, you too. You too. Can you please let us know what do you do, mate? What's your role?
So my role is Indigenous and cultural and linguistically diverse community programs manager, mate. It's a bit of a mouthful, but yeah, virtually I look after all the Indigenous, multicultural, and community programs at a grassroots level.
So what do you spend the majority of your time doing, mate?
So I spend the majority of the time working with a team of 4 development officers across the state that deliver our mob, our game programs across the state. So we've got an Our Mob, Our Game, Come Try program, which is all about getting kids that haven't had access or an opportunity to try our game before. It's an introductory program where there is skills-based learning through games, and it's a fun. It's a fun, inclusive environment, safe space where kids can come and try a sport. And the come and play is kind of the Our Mob, Our Game, Come and Play is the next progression where we kind of transition those kids into a come and play 3-on-3 environment where they might do some initial games and skills games at the start of the day, but then 90% of the day is playing 3-on-3 and getting exposed to playing. And it's more for the older group. So, the come and tries we can do at any age, but normally it's from kind of that 6 to 12, 6 to 11. And then, that depending on the skill sets of the kids, the come and play is more for the older, for that and up.
Yeah, perfect. And how have the program's gone so far, mate?
It's amazing. The reception in the community has been outstanding, and the amount of people ringing us from communities that don't have basketball associations to come out and deliver in their areas, in rural and remote areas across the state, has increased more and more since people have found out what we're doing. We do communities from Warren, Dubbo, Condobolin, Coonabarra Brand, down to Deniliquin, up to Armidale, Gunnedah, Guyra, up in the north of New South Wales. So we are always looking for passionate coaches and enthusiastic coaches to come out and help us deliver these programs in the communities, because a lot of the small associations up our way, Jared, obviously, as you know, are all volunteers and may not have a development officer or someone that can deliver to the community or get into schools. So we have opportunities where we're looking to pay coaches to go into schools and deliver programs, go into the community and deliver programs after school. So there's a lot of opportunities we have at the moment.
And have you had many coaches willing to help out and come from these small towns?
Yes, we do. So a lot at the moment, what we do, we have a capacity building program whereby we go out and upskill coaches at a grassroots level, doing their Level O community coach program and Aussie Hoops coaching program, that will then engage to first come an assistant coach at our come and try so they can get their confidence. And then they might go and assist to come and play, then leader come and try, then leader come and play. And the pay structure will changes depending on whether they lead or they assist. So we normally look at, Jared, for an assistant coach at one of our programs, they'll get paid $25 an hour. But if they lead a program, it's $50 an hour.
Yeah, amazing. And just for all the coaches that are listening, the education courses that Coach Darren Allie is referring to is the Aussie Hoops E-Train New online course and the community coach course that are both free online thanks to Basketball Australia. And if coaches wanted to get involved, Daz, where would they go? What do they need to do?
Oh, look, please just go to the website and you'll see and go to the staff page on the website. And then just look at what region you're in. You can either go direct to the regional development officer in your region, or just email me. And I'll be more than happy to have that conversation and then steer you into the right area.
Amazing. And if coaches did get involved, as where could this potentially lead them?
Well, see, the beauty of this is too, with the progression now from, if they come in and assist us in an area, if they don't have an association near their area that they can then transition into coaching at their local club or their community there, they can go on to maybe lead an Aussie Hoops program where they run an Aussie Hoops 8-week program there, but also go on to coach one of our community jamboree teams.
Yeah.
So we look at the most passionate and passionate and dedicated coaches in the areas that are helping us. We pass them on to Adam Marjaran, who then links them in his community programs, his community development days, his jamboree days. So then they get exposed at coaching games, and then obviously they would upskill into your our club and association level coaching courses where they can gain more insight onto how they can develop their skill set.
Yeah, perfect. So it sounds like it's appropriate for all kinds of coaches, Daz.
Mate, it is, and it's like some people, like we've got a lot of experienced coaches that have coached state teams or been involved before that they're still passionate about coaching kids, and they come back and just want to give back and do a bit of part-time work on the side or in school holidays because they're a teacher. They're a teacher and they want to pick up a little bit of extra work in the school holidays, or they might be working 4 days a week or a little bit older and retired, and they just want to give back.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Uni students, whatever it may be, Jared. Like there's a spot for everybody, and we're more than happy to find out what your timetable is and fit things into things that suit your coaches.
Amazing. Well, any coaches interested, please be sure to reach out to the development officers or Coach Darren Allie, and all the best. Thanks for spending the time, Daz.
Appreciate it, Jared. Thank you.